Hello there everyone, hope you're all doing well. Welcome to episode number 8 of the making of Vyllenth Factions. Yeah! Alright, so in today's episode we are going to get rid of these bad boys. Don't need them anymore because I have a brand new fantastic idea. And I will show you guys in a minute. So let's get on with it. Now, as you guys can remember, in the last episode we built this bad boy and I am pretty satisfied with it. So in today's episode we will be completing this, but just in a better way. Also, as you guys may remember from last episode, swapped out all these repeaters for sticky pistons with beacons on top of them. Now in today's episode we will be building the redstone contraption to make everything work. So let me show you guys what I have in mind for today's build. Alright guys, so you guys can see now that I have done quite a bit of redstone. It took me quite a while to actually get to this point. You can almost say I'm done with all the redstone bits. So as you guys can see, down here I went and I just swapped out this piston to that side, but otherwise every other one is directly where it's supposed to be. The only reason for this though is because even though this piston will do exactly the same thing and switch the beacon on as soon as it's there, like that, so what happens is because of the redstone and everything here, I needed to put in a 9 input AND gate to switch on or off on this piston. So as you guys can see, if I take this redstone torch, it's currently white and this should be yellow. So there you go, it's yellow right now, and then on this side it should be blue, and there you got blue. And pretty much the same then with red and green. So as you guys can see, that beacon continues to change. So yes, because of the setup here, I could not have this piston right here as with the rest. As you guys can see, these pistons feed off of this input right here. So technically speaking, what happens is as soon as an item gets dropped in there, that piston did its thing. Okay, so what happened is I forgot I had to take it as if the input is right here. So because we have locked hoppers, it's not going to do anything right now. But essentially what happens is, in the situation such as this, your item goes in and it gives an output. So let's quickly just add that there, get a torch just to simulate what we have going on right there. So right now the torch is on there, so if I drop the hopper, goes into the system. Okay, so to kind of explain exactly what's going on here, as you guys can see, these pistons receive an output from here. So it's connected with a redstone torch right there, which is currently powering this line, which means these two plus those 5 and those 2 right there, all of them are currently powering this redstone line, creating a 9 input AND gate. So what it does, or what it means, is that every single redstone torch right there is powering this line. Alright, so this is essentially the same setup as down there, except this is only using 3, whereas that setup uses 9. So if one of these torches break, then absolutely nothing happens. If another one breaks, absolutely nothing happens. But if the last one breaks, the torch goes on. So the reason for that is so that this piston will change the color. So this piston will then, boom, it will be powered, and there you get your winning team. So that is pretty much the idea of what's happening there. So because these torches are connected to these blocks, they will break as soon as that piston moves. So to demonstrate that, I've got a torch right here on a block with a piston. Now as you guys can see, this piston gets its direct input from that block, or from the piece of redstone on that block. So when this hopper goes in, it breaks the torch, and yeah, then you pretty much have the same scenario as we had right here. So that torch breaks, and there you go. So yes, it took some time to figure it out, but yeah, it's good. So now what happens is, as soon as this setup right here receives an item, that beacon switches on and that torch is broken. So yeah, we just have another 8 more to go before this one switches on, and we've got a winning team. So yeah, it's been taking me quite some time getting this sorted out, because technically speaking, I have spent too much time trying to figure out all massive circuits and weird stuff, which obviously wouldn't have worked because there's not enough space. When I constructed these 9 modules, I did not think about what I'm gonna do to get anything or any signal from the back. But currently, with the modifications I've done, I am satisfied. So yes, it's only the end ones that I need to work on and modify like this, just so that I have these torches being broken as soon as those pistons push up, and the same happens with these ones as soon as those pistons push out. So yeah, as you guys can see, I have my different colored glass right there. So yeah. Also, I have a shulker box right here for the input going into this hopper right here, and as soon as an item goes in there, it gets dispensed, and yeah, we just detected an output here. There we go. So that one was the one that broke, which means we need to just collect our shulker box from there, because these hoppers are currently still locked, so nothing will go in here. But as soon as it goes in here, we will have our beacon that goes on, which is nice. So I still need to do the whole setup in here and yeah, get that sorted. Alright guys, so I spent some time just figuring out some design and things like that. It's not complete yet, I still have to do quite a lot, but for now this is what I have, and let me show you what else do I have. Alright, so I lit up the area as much as I can without interfering with any redstone related stuff. I also added this light right there. So let's say for instance I place that block there, and this torch for instance It's currently on, and now that lamp is on. Okay, so that pretty much shows that the red team has won, and there we go, beacon is also red. So that's why I put these lamps right here, all the way connected with these torches. There we go, it's off. So what I decided to do here is, there you go, it made a sound and that light lit up, which means we have something in the system. And there's our red concrete. So yes, as soon as I got the sorting system sorted, that will work perfectly. But yes, I just added another observer checking into that one to switch on that light and to play a note here with a note block. So I think that is pretty cool. So yes, nothing much really changed down here except for some extra lighting and stuff like that. But I think that looks pretty awesome so far. So yeah, I spent quite some time on this and I am happy with it so far. So the only other thing that I have left right now to do is pretty much just continue with the design and see which way I'd like for it to go. So yes, that's that. And so far it looks pretty cool. I'm really satisfied with the shape and the redstone construction down here, and yay, it all works and I am happy. Okay, so the only other thing that I pretty much have left to do is just continue with the design and see how it goes, and then I just need to finish it. So far all the beacons are in place, the item sorting systems are in place, the shulker boxes are in place for the flag drop-off, and this beacon can change to whichever color it needs to. So yes, all of that is done. So I am really satisfied with it, and now it's just continuing the rest of the design. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It was a little bit on the lengthy side, but hey, who cares? That's what happens when you're busy with redstone and building and all this kind of stuff, trying to get a lot sorted for one day. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please like and subscribe and share it with your friends and family or whoever else would like to see any Minecraft related stuff, or even if you maybe know of anyone who would be interested in playing Vyllenth Factions. But that will be all for today, and I will see you all in the next episode. Cheers.